Hi, it's Dorothy Guining with Scrapbooking Quebec. Yesterday on YouTube, I shared my Scrappy Kit and plans for March and April 2025. In today's video, I'm going to add to it by creating 4-page kits from my stash. Here is my jumping off point. You can see a pile of leftovers, mostly from Mercy Tiara Kits. There will be no Mercy Tiara Kit release in March, so I thought this was a great time to dig out my leftovers because they are absolutely beautiful and get some of it used up. The 3 kits I'll be digging into are Cuddle Up from October 2024, Happy Home from December 2024, and Winter Glow from January 2025. I'm also going to be digging into other stash as well. Some of the Mercy Tiara kits may still be available, so I will put a link to the Mercy Tiara kit shop below in case you're curious. So let's get started. Here is what's on my desk, and the first thing we're going to look at is the Happy Home collection. That was from December 2024. That's what I have most of, so that's what I thought I would start with. I've already created the page kit, but I am going to walk you through my thought process. So the first thing I did was I tossed the embellishments aside and I had a look through the paper and I picked out my favorite paper left from this collection. So you can see that brown floral. The flip side is a plaid. I had the pattern paper add-on, so I had 2 of each. That's from the Simple Stories Front Porch collection. I tucked in 2 more papers as well, again, from the Front Porch collection. I have the same paper, 1 of each. One is a cut apart sheet. The other one is like a salmon pink tone on tone. From my stash, I brought in white cardstock along with that wood grain, which is hickory from Simple Stories. When I create page kits from leftovers, I do like to add something to kind of change the original kit. It just makes it fun. I've already used the kit, so now I want to change it up a bit. For alphas, I'm bringing in these coral foam alphas from Simple Stories. They were actually part of the Happy Home kit. I'm going to keep it with the page kit. I also am bringing in from my stash these tiny cedar house alphas. They're like a wood grain. They were actually in a past Mercy Tiara kit as well. 4 more embellishments from the Happy Home collection. There was this 12 by 12 sticker sheet and puppy stickers from Echo Park Paper's Happy Place. They coordinate nicely with this paper pack, so I'm bringing that in as well. For the other embellishments, there was a pocket card exclusive release for Mercy Tiara Kits that coordinated with this Happy Home collection. I used quite a bit of them, but what I did was I went through them and I found 2 that I thought looked nice with this paper pack, so I'm bringing those in. Now for the embellishments, I have some fussy cut flowers. I had done that for a previous project from one of the papers that was in the main kit, so I'm going to bring those in as well. It's an Echo Park paper, but it looks nice with this Simple Stories paper. And for the ephemera, which is actually from Echo Park Paper's family collection, I dug through it and I just pulled out some that I thought looked nice with this paper. I also had a little baggie of cut apart sheets. It was from a 12 by 12 paper in the main kit, so I selected a few of those as well that I thought coordinated. So what I'm going to do right now is pack all of these loose bits up into baggies, and you're going to see in a few moments I will tuck in all of the 12 by 12 papers in a giant baggie. So basically I have a nice little page kit here. Now some of these you're going to see in a moment. I do not add them to my page kit, and I will explain why. First of all, what I will do is I will get out a little notebook because I want to add a note to this page kit. The first thing I'm going to do is identify where it came from. So this came from the Happy Home collection, Mercy Tiara Kits, December 2024. I'm going to list the alphas because I don't want to tuck my alphas in with the page kits. I use my alphas all the time, so I don't want them hidden in a page kit. I want to have access to them, but at least I have a note in the page kit and I know what I plan to coordinate with it. The same thing for this 12 by 12 sticker sheet and the puffy stickers. You're going to see I use those in another page kit, so I don't want these hidden in one page kit. I'm actually going to store it with the Happy Home collection. I'm simply going to take note of that and I will slip it in my page kit. So when it comes time to create with this, I know what to get and where it is. Now we're going to work on page kit number 2. So most of this is still coming from the Happy Home collection in December 2024. I do bring in a bit of paper from the January release, Winter Glow. I wanted this page kit to be completely different than the one I just made. So my starting off point is this Cartavella paper. I think the collection is Welcome Winter, and it's really beautiful. A white background, multicolor floral, and the flip side of it is that beautiful sage green. Now again, I had 2 of each paper because I had the pattern paper add-on. In the Winter Glow collection from January, there was also paper there from Welcome Winter. That's what I'm showing you, the floral along with that salmon pink with snowflakes on it. It's really beautiful together, so I'm grouping them all together. From my stash, I'm bringing in white cardstock and that very same hickory wood grain paper from Simple Stories. I really like how that wood grain adds a really nice warmth to this little paper pack. For alphas, obviously I have the selection from the Mercy Tiara Kits, but I decided to bring in these alphas from my stash. Hickory from Simple Stories. I really like that wood grain with this, so why not go with it? And it is fun to change things up when you are working with leftovers. I went through the Mercy Tiara Kit exclusive pocket cards from Happy Home. I found one that looks like a Polaroid with a green frame around it. I brought that in. And again, most of the embellishments I'm bringing in are from Happy Home. I have that sticker sheet along with the puppy stickers. That was in the Happy Home main kit, or some of them might have been in the embellishment add-on. I don't remember. I'm also bringing in the sequins. That was part of the Happy Home kit as well. I like the greens and golds with these papers here. For the ephemera, once again, I went through it. It's an Echo Park paper collection called Family, and I pulled out ones that I thought looked nice with these papers, a lot of greens with a little bit of coral. I also went through the cut apart sheet, same thing. I pulled out some that I thought looked nice with this little collection I have going on my table. And now what I'm going to do is pack all of this away. But first, I'm going to take a few notes. Once again, I'm identifying the kit, Happy Home, Mercy Tiara Kits, December 2024. I'm listing the alphas, and I'm also taking note of the stickers and the puppy stickers because that is going to be going in 2 of my page kits, so I don't want them hidden in one. What I will do with that is just simply tuck it with the Happy Home collection, and I have note of it. So when I go to play with this page kit, I know where to find these products. So once again, I'm tucking away all the smaller bits and pieces in baggies. I will put the 12 by 12 bits in a giant baggie, and the rest of the stuff I will put where I put them for the month, and I can go back and get them when I need them. What I'm going to do now after this is work on page kit number 3. And what I'm trying to do for all 4 page kits is to create something really different, kind of a different mood and feel for each one. So I'm showing you the first 2 that I've got finished now, and now we're going to dig into Winter Glow, which is the Mercy Tiara Kits January 2025 release. So I'm going to show you how I came together with this. The first thing I want to say is I really wanted it to be different than the other 2 collections. I don't have tons of paper left from this. I used quite a bit of it actually. My jumping off point for the page kit is going to be this Echo Park paper from the Snowed In collection. It has like chalets and mountains. It's very, very different for me. You'll see it in a moment. So, and the flip side of that one is a green tone on tone. They look like there are trees in it. From that same Winter Glow collection, there was another one from Snowed In. There was that sage green. It has like little sprigs or leaves on it. So I'm bringing that in. From my stash, I'm bringing in a dark wood grain from Simple Stories. I really like how that dark wood grain looks with the other papers. Brought in some white cardstock, and I'm also bringing in some forest green cardstock. I actually think it's from Cartavella. It's from my stash. I'm bringing in some vellum as well because this is going to be for documenting winter pages, and I love white vellum on winter pages. Now, for the embellishments, first of all, we're going to select some alphas. Now, I could have those alphas. That was in the kit. Those are from Heidi Swap. They're like a navy ombre to white. but I'm going to bring in some from my stash. So I have those forest green ones from Pink Fresh Studio, and I'm also going to bring in those Cedar House ones as well. In the Winter Glow collection, there was a bunch of these acetate frames and film strips from 49 and Market in a couple different colors. So I'm bringing in the green ones. I think it looks nice with this paper pack. I also have some self-adhesive brads that I have left over and some snowflakes. Some of these snowflakes were from the Mercy Tiara Kits. They were exclusives, and others were ones that I die cut and had left over. There were a few chipboard collections in that Winter Glow collection, so I had went through them. I had already kind of picked them apart and put them in a baggie. So what I did here was I just sort of narrowed down my selection. That's what I'm showing you right now. I really like the mountains. There's another one with a chalet. It kind of mimics the images that are on that paper. And for the ephemera, I just added the entire ephemera pack into this page kit. So once again, I'm going to get out my little notebook. I am going to identify Winter Glow Mercy Tiara Kits, January 2025. That way, when I'm finished with this, if I have any leftovers, I know where to put them. And I'm also going to list the alphas so I don't have to tuck them in this baggie. I can use them for other projects meanwhile. So now I have 3 page kits, and I want to create the last and fourth one. And this one, I want it to be completely different. This time, I am going to dig into the October 2024 release called Cuddle Up. I don't have tons of this left, but I definitely have some. So this one had a bunch of paper from different collections, but a lot was from the Simple Stories Cider and Donuts. And there was also some there from the Maggie Holmes Forever Field. So it kind of had really 2 different moods and feels. I thought for this page kit, I would dig into the Maggie Holmes just because I really want to have a different mood and feel for this page kit. I love this striped paper. I have one of them left, so I'm going to bring that in. And now I'm showing you 2 that I have. So this one here, still Forever Fields, Maggie Holmes. The pink side looks like there are little vines. I kind of like that. I have another paper from the same Maggie Holmes collection. This one is not a full sheet, but a good sized chunk of it. So I like all of that. I'm going to bring in this dark wood grain. I really like how this dark wood grain brings a certain richness to this paper pack. And that wood grain, by the way, is from Stampin' Up! From my stash. And I also have this off-white cardstock. It's from Basil. So I like my little paper pack here. I'm quite happy with it. For alphas, what I end up bringing in from my stash are from Simple Stories. They are basically called Vintage White, I think. It's kind of a warm white. And for the embellishments from that Cuddle Up collection, I really don't have much left. So what I do have, however, is a puffy title sheet. That was actually part of the Forever Fields. It was also part of the Mercy Tiara Kit Cuddle Up collection, I believe. So I'm bringing that in. But what I do have in my stash is a bunch of leftovers from the Maggie Holmes Forever Fields. I had taken a class in the autumn from Scrapbooking Cards Today, and there was a bunch of material from this collection there, and this is what I have left over. So I have a cut apart sheet, which is for journaling. I also have 6 by 12 stickers. These are all part of the Forever Fields collection. I have an ephemera pack as well. Obviously, this stuff has been all picked through because I did do the class, but I don't have any of the papers left. So this is a perfect opportunity to use up some of these embellishments. In addition to that, I also have these little enamel dots and shapes. There's like hearts, circles, stuff like that. So once again, I'm going to take note. For this one, basically, I'm identifying the kit, which is Cuddle Up Mercy Tiara Kits, October 2024, and I will list the alphas. All of this is going to go in my giant baggie, and then what I'm going to do is show you some still shots here, but that's basically it. I have 4 page kits. All of them have a little bit of a different flavor, and I'm really excited about this. I will do a process video for at least one of these, maybe 2, and anything I create will be shared on YouTube at the end of April. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd greatly appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Scrapbooking Quebec, I would be honored and thrilled if you did. And if you are a subscriber, thank you very, very much. Take care, and I will see you soon on YouTube. Bye-bye.